Hello, welcome back to another trek through the dungeon. These are the continuing adventures of Octowitch, the Octopode Wizard, as it makes its octopoding way through the dungeon. Well, last we left off, our intrepid warrior had picked off Snake 1 through 4 and was beginning work on the shoals. Not really with the intent to clear it so much as just getting some extra EXP somewhere. Here's my current inventory list. Feel free to pause the vid as necessary. I did a search and realized that I had found but hadn't picked up the Book of Air, which contains swiftness. So I made a detour and went back for it because at around 500 gold right now, it's kind of a steal since I am dying to get some valuable spells anyway. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So onwards we go. Unfortunately, my charm school is 0, so I'm getting a pretty limited level of use from these amazing charms that I picked up. The fuck is this? There's apparently a mermaid on the screen, I'm just not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Now it's dead. How's that? I can't activate swiftness in the water. What I can do is poison fucking turtles from halfway across the map. And when they try to chase me, it's still gonna die. And I'm gonna butcher it and eat it. Because that's what I do. I'm the turtle eater. I eat your turtles, son. I'm wielding a staff of channeling. I should not ever have to worry about mana. It's not true, but you know. No, don't switch. Just finish butchering. Now switch. And raise dead, and ooh, new staff. Staff of death. Leave it alone, leave it alone. I have no need of a staff of death. The only necromantic spell I'm using is animate dead, and it doesn't need power. It just needs reliability. Okay, when you see a Deathiac in the shoals, there's a good chance that it's part of a herd, in particular Polyphemus's herd. So I'm going to begin by activating swiftness so I can get away. There's Polyphemus on schedule. I'm going to start casting a bunch of poison clouds, making sure my minions stay in between so that if the rocks are thrown, they'll hit my minions. And then just have them all trek through poison. None of these enemies are poison resistant. They're going to take a lot of damage. I'm going to get some mana back on account of Behemoth's mana back on kills. Now that I've got a clean shot, I would take it, but my mana is kind of low overall, so I need to channel first. I'm going to head towards deep water. I don't think they can swim in that. They cannot. This is a good excuse to just channel back a lot of mana. And just finish off the Deathiac. And I still have a bunch of food, so I have no compunction channeling all the way to full. Apparently, the Cyclops died at some point. So he would make for a great ally. Let's definitely resurrect him and his Deathiac buddies. Okay. Oh shit, it's Wiglaf. Now Wiglaf I know can't cross deep water, so I'm just going to enter some deep water and start shooting him from range. He is apparently able to smite me, which is quite painful. When did a sea snake get adjacent to me and why didn't I notice? Well, it's not dead, but it's wounded. There's that. I don't want to eat right now. I'm very nervous about my situation. Curing, please. I don't trust that there's no. I'm pretty sure that sea snake that I quote unquote killed is right there. Yeah, it is. It's literally still right there. Shit. How is it versus charms? Somewhat resistant. It's dangerous. It's fast. Do I have magic potion? Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna use a magic potion. I don't want to die. Because I was stingy. So you can die, and then I'll start trying to burn Wiggloff, and then he can die too. Come on! You're right there. Who do you think you're hiding? Wiggloff is dead. Okay, good. Now hopefully there's something to eat. I'll make do with Wiggloff. And Ray's dead, so now I have some more bodies. Back to the water. Okay, now we travel again. This is my only problem with the shoals, is that it's kind of hard to see. Depending how you set up your client, you can take a look at the right-hand pane, and it will show you all the enemies within your vision sight. I think it's supposed to be doing that down here at the bottom right, but it's not. And I frankly could be asked to figure out how to do it. But it does mean that it behooves me to play a little bit slower and more cautiously, recognizing that my enemies might actually be camouflaged. Especially if I try to activate auto travel and it doesn't work. That's proof that there's an enemy nearby. There's a siren. I don't see it. There it is. Even if I don't see it, my auto-targeting aim system totally can. I'm just going to shoot you with an iron shot at melee range if you're that dumb. Because I'm lazy, I'm just going to buy a bread ration and eat it. That will just fill my food. Ooh, finally, a ring. Those sustainabilities. I have nothing draining my abilities, so there's just kind of a useless ring, but so are a lot of my rings. Let's lose 2 strength. Actually, if I lost all of my strength rings, how low would my strength go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bonus strength. My current strength is 16, so yeah, okay, that's fine. 8 is a good base number, and I'm quite frankly probably always going to have at least 1 strength plus 4 or equivalent ring on, just for convenience. This time I saw it and took the appropriate steps, put some distance between me and the snake, and now let's just go downstairs. It claws your manticore zombie. I don't see a manticore zombie. Oh, the manticore claws your zombie. There we go. Down another floor. I forgot to put on my buffs first. Let's just blow these guys up, though. Get some food. Activate swiftness and start traveling around. You know, this whole place feels totally different when you're able to travel over deep water. You know, it feels like an ordinary map instead of this bizarre, disconnected waves trying to avoid half the terrain thing. Oh, I'm out of mana, huh? Let's just raise the dead. Oh, crap. There's a turtle on my tail. And apparently I blinked or something, and shit, I got mesmerized. Something is dealing a lot of damage to me. I'm assuming it's the snapping turtle, but I don't know. It isn't the right spot to do it, too. Teleport is not a bad idea to initiate now. There we go. Is there an enemy nearby? There's one. There's just one. Okay. Let's get him off screen. I don't know why I'm getting kill points. I guess maybe I have allies that killed things. I'm gonna blink because I don't want to be in a net anymore. And I want to take the chance that I'll struggle to escape it while I get shot at. God damn it, another one of you bitches. How about you just die? You're not so mesmerizing when you're dead. Idiot. I'm taking a lot of a lot of pounding here, actually. I tried to get behind my summon as best as I can, but this map edge is becoming very unsafe very quickly. Repel missiles is a must. And of course the snake chooses this moment to show up again. Where's the ice beast? I'm gonna burn your ass. There's apparently 2 of them. Oh my god, an Aquamancer. Are you serious? Fucking serious. I'm gonna retreat upstairs. This floor has gotten really... This is downstairs? Are you high? Okay, so all the upstairs are on the opposite side of the map from me. And that Aquamancer knows where I am. Going downstairs is almost... It is quite probable that it will be even more fatal than just taking my chances upstairs, though. Just quickly eat something to keep my hunger status in check. And just try and kill you as fast as possible. Okay. Managed to get my mana up and even have a summon on the board. And a couple more. Okay. I am now back to reasonable power levels. Let's continue exploration. I think where I went wrong is that I was just getting a little bit too off-centered, and small disadvantages started to add up. Here, we're back to my roots. Hit 'em, hit 'em, hit 'em, run. Let's make sure to keep repel missiles up in the quite likely event that there's more merfolk that just show up. You're poisoned, now you're dead, and you leave a clean corpse, so I'll res your skeleton and eat your flesh. The heck? Oh, fire. I could totally work with that. Let's drop the merfolk flesh. I don't even know why I'm carrying it. Okay, a shark. Totally gonna poison that. Ignore. Raise dead. Sorry, I know I've become a bit distant. It's just dealing with this floor and not paying as much attention. I don't have to be here is the thought that keeps running through my mind. If I die here, it's purely going to be because I overestimated my capabilities or underestimated the danger of the floor. But I shouldn't die in Shoals 4, and so I'm going to keep going for a while at least. Crap, I'm starving. It's a good situation to eat something in. Let's try a choco. And then make sure to keep that space between me and the alligator tortoise hybrid. Now that it's good and dead, butcher and eat it, and there's all the rest of my food status. It's been an interesting shoals. No krakens, no hordes of harpies, nothing truthfully that terrifying. One more floor left, so let's try the last one. Also, I want to do a generic search for artifacts in the dungeon. See what I've forgotten. Apparently there was a flail on the floor above me that I just missed, so let's take a peek back for it. Freeze and a bonus to strength. Thanks, but not interested. I mean, I'm not going to be wielding it as a weapon, so the freeze property is pretty useless to me. And a single strength plus 2 bonus. Please, motherfucker, please. I have so many rings of the same, and oh, Yahtzee. Something I really like. A crystal ball. That's an excuse to begin training evocations again. Charms is probably already high enough to make these reliable spells. Yes, it is. Good. So I can turn off Charms as a school. Spellcasting is probably good enough to make Fireball Hungerless already, but let's find out. Yes, it is. Okay, I can turn off that as a school as well. So I'm now down to 2 core skills, and I guess fire magic? Maybe? Maybe I want more fire magic? I guess, maybe? Yeah. I'm going to continue, of course, training my thingamabob. Training my fighting, my defensive skills, because defense wins games. So does offense. You kind of need both. More accurate, we would say offense wins games, defense means you don't lose. Best defense is a good offense, but you know, you can't always have a good offense, and that's when defense helps. Why am I burdened? Did I pick up something heavy and I just didn't pay attention? Maybe that crystal ball's got more than I thought to it. Health-wise, let's lose a chunk of flesh and eat a ration, just to take the edge off my weight. I mean, most of my what I'm carrying is pointless shit, nothing I actually need, so I do want a bat nearby to potentially intercept a fatal javelin or something. No, I didn't even notice that sea snake. See, that useless little flimsy bat gave me an extra hit because I didn't see the sea snake until it attacked it. Okay, that's so far so cleared. Let's just continue torching things. Not torturing, torching. There's a big difference. I don't know how much stomach I would have to continue torturing. Good God, are you a dodgy motherfucker? Yeah, butcher you, raise the dead. There's a mermaid coming. I don't see it, but okay. Okay then. Oh, there it is. Camouflaged against the water so well. Let's lose something. I guess I'll lose the Wand of Fire. It's a valuable wand and all, but I mean, you've got to understand that I have a lot of fire potential already. If the answer to the situation is use fire, well, I'm probably out of mana if I need to be turning to a wand. And in that situation, I can always just try the Wand of Lightning as a quick fix. Poison is totally perfect here. Of course, poison is damage over time, and that's nice for softening them up, but you don't have to soften when you can just kill. Alright, another level up, totally a reason to go intelligence. Raise the dead. Do some auto-exploring. I don't see the mermaid. Okay, now I see the mermaid, because I shot a magic dart. That's about it. This floor is about cleared, and there's Manticore. Manticore. Floor cleared. No new books, nothing of interest really. I could go to Shoals 5 and attempt to get the rune, but that would just end up being a dramatic long fight that I don't necessarily want to or have to do right now. And there's always a potential for losing. And when I do come back for it, I'm probably just going to want to grab the rune and run. So it's better to not, you know, try now where the stakes are higher and my incentive is more mixed. So instead, I'm going to go upstairs again. And again. And again. And again. Okay, that's Snake through 4 and Shoals through 4 cleared. Slime, I don't dare attempt. I don't have what it takes. I don't have resistances to corrosion, which just for the acid resistance will be helpful. Because acid damage is a lot of bonus damage. I don't have resistance to mutation, so entering there puts me at serious risk of suffering both effects. I guess I could always attempt the lair again, Or I could attempt to dive the dungeon an extra floor or two down. At the very least, I can take on Izul with some confidence now, so let's go do that. Okay, this is the floor he was on. This hallway was like near his last known location. Let's blow a hole in the wall and just continue searching. No. I mean, he's a snake. He can't be that fast. Speaking of fast, I have swiftness. Might as well start using it. At least there's an enemy now. We're gonna raise dead on this guy, because with Izul, it's always nice to have somebody you can hide behind and be like, kill him, he's the one who... I don't know. Snake. Okay. Maybe Izul isn't on this floor anymore. I don't know. I don't think that's possible, though. He's not... I don't think uniques are allowed to travel. And if they are, God help us all. Okay, well, it's pretty clear that I've done a pretty full circuit of the floor. Haven't found him, so I'm just going to go downstairs. I've already cleared Vault 1, I believe. No? I ran. Was there any exclusions or anything that was scary in particular? If not, let's turn on some repel missiles, some swiftness, and get cracking on this shit. Okay, that was what was scary in general. With no AC to reduce damage, all blows hurt a lot. I think I'm going to do something counterintuitive. I'm actually going to turn off fire magic at this point pretty soon. Or turn off fighting, I guess, and train up some traps and doors, just so I don't step on a teleport trap or something suicidal. Yeah, what would have been controversial is if I had decided I'm going to skip training my main spell school for a while, but that's a bit too much of a jump for even me to make. Still, I'm really glad I took the detour I did and got a reasonably powerful iron shot going now for melee range stuff. Are these just dark smoke, or are they miasma? No, it's dark smoke. It's not going to hurt me unduly. There's nothing in here, though. Okay. Make sure swiftness doesn't lapse. Repel missiles can lapse if it must, but swiftness should not lapse. And I can make liberal use of channeling. Okay. Okay. Definitely want to burn that before I get petrified. Okay, back off and hide. Oh my god, where did you come from? Well, you're dead now, so it matters little. Neither of these is a particularly good corpse to eat. I'm just gonna ID this ring. It's a straight upgrade, so pick a 2 ring and make it a 4, and then drop the old one. Because I'm not wearing that many rings, not as long as there's any other ring available. It's nice to finally be at the point I can start choosing which ring I'm going to wear. Let's poison the yak. That's adjacent to me. And then iron shot the phantom as soon as I can. Okay, I am suffering a little here from getting flanked and hungry. So let's cast a wide poison net. And then back off and start healing up a little bit. Okay. That's clean food. Let's regen all of my mana. Okay. Totally blowing things apart here. Forgot to raise those as allies. That was something I should have done. Pretty sure that these fire crabs are not immune to poison, so any excuse to keep them poisoned is fine by me. And that's probably a shapeshifter. That is in fact a shapeshifter. It's confirmed now. Let's just swamp this whole hallway with poison, so... Unless he happens to stay in a non-poison vulnerable form the whole time, he's gonna die. Okay, and apparently the fire crab was the shapeshifter because I just fought the vampire mosquito who wasn't that guy. Good God, this is getting tedious. Okay, floor 1 of Vault's complete. I have to ask myself, am I ready to take on the final floor, Vault 7, or Vault 8? I don't know. But Vaults 1 through 7 are a lot of floors in between, and maybe the crypt will be a nice... I would be comfortable taking on most of the crypt, except maybe a greater mummy. So maybe I'll find another book there that will help somehow. At this point in the game, Firestorm. Am I carrying the book with me? No. There we go. Search for A. Search. Read A. There we go. Firestorm is 94% spell fail, so not even close to learnable. I've got a long way to go, and I'm playing a little too balanced for me to think that that's just on the horizon or anything. But I am building up intermediate skills, sort of, and that's kind of important too. Let's just continue to focus on the big skills then. Next floor. I got an ally. Ooh. Acquirement. Nice. Okay, here are the options. I can go armor and get a new hat. I can go jewelry and get a new ring, possibly an artifact ring. I can go wand and hope for a heal wounds wand. I can go book. And I kind of cut off there because I have no clue what book I would get or what book I want at this stage. I still think that there's a lot of treasures left to plunder that are going to end up being really good, so I'm bound to find a book later on that I like. Armor, on the other hand, for me boils down to a shield and a helmet. And I'm willing to gamble that the one they give me, as long as they don't give me a generic, will probably be nice. So I'm going to try for armor. It is in fact a buckler, which is a wearable piece of armor for me. And a pitted one, whatever that means. And it is in fact strength plus 3, which is a very nice enchantment for your average caster. I'm not your average caster because this game has given me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strength rings now, I believe. I'm currently wearing 1, 2, 3. I'm carrying another 4th, and I dropped a 5th at least, so... Yeah, I dropped a 5th, so 5 rings of strength. But whatever, I don't complain. Spellcastings have all become variably reliable at this point because of the shield penalty, so I think it has to only go up to 1, so let's just bring it up to 1. Let's do one of these and one of these, and then these again. The more targets I can hit simultaneously, the better. Which, of course, is the opposite direction as if they all join into one target. Okay, that should negate the penalty. I might have to get it a little bit higher, but if I was wearing leather simultaneously or something, but, you know, I'm an octopus, I don't wear armor, so it's not a factor. I might eventually end up wearing a bigger shield, but certainly nothing urgent. Do I have a disintegrate charge? Yes, I do. Good. That could have taken a long time otherwise. Gotta remember to keep my buffs on. At the very, very least, gotta keep swiftness or repel missiles, one or the other. That way, if I walk into dangerous territory, I should either have a fairly good chance of just walking away, or a fairly good chance that the danger doesn't actually land. And I'm pretty sure repel missiles works against things like bolt of fire or the dragon's breath, so it's more than just for like archers and shit. Keep that speed up. Fire on ice, baby. This is an interesting little fortress they've got here. Interesting enough that I want to burn it. My hunger status is okay. My mana status is also okay, but let's just throw up a nice big poison cloud here. Just for some ambient damage. No, don't iron shot. Poison. I need to not miss. And I wonder... I think I should probably start running away at this point. Maybe I should have started a little bit sooner. But I'll start now. Yes, I don't care about my wolf spider zombie. Okay, that's a whole bunch of new allies to help out. Oh, crap. I got confuzzled. I can cure out of that, though, I'm pretty sure. Right now, those rings of sustainability, that ring of sustainabilities that I don't need is looking really needed. Let's channel a bunch of magical energy back in case they make me fight the fight again. And oh shit, I nearly walked right into him. I'm gonna give myself some room here, because tentacled monstrosities are Zot level enemies, and I'm in Volt 2. Definitely turn on repel missiles first, because, yep, sure enough, he had something to shoot at me. And he missed again, and now he's dead. I wonder what these guys are protecting. Because I'm convinced that there's going to be treasure here, which I guess is by no means guaranteed. It's just food. I'm going to eat it, though. And there's money. And then there's food. Okay. Food and money. That's interesting choice of things. I'm just gonna poison and then kill. I do like that poison resistant enemies, or anything short of poison immune enemies, will get poisoned by poison arrow. It's kind of awesome. Come on, man. I already have this book. Now you're just trolling me, Kroll. I already picked up that exact same book. Oh, right. This is what made me leave the floor. I don't have a see invisible source. Right? Well, let's at least make it hard for it to catch me. And it's hitting me even though I'm not hitting it, which sucks. It's guaranteed to hit at least. Okay, it's no longer taking damage, but I still am. It's now hitting my zombie. For as long as that lasts, I'm gonna just stay here channeling back mana, and then... There we go, got it. I have no idea what it was. I don't think it was a Lair-ish anymore, because that thing would have died to the 7th iron shot that I fired. So, it would have died to the 2nd iron shot, let alone the 7th. Whatever it was, I'm glad it's dead, and I sincerely hope it's the last of its kind. Let's eat that. Okay. Anything else you want to teleport me to? Okay then. Well, that vault is clear. I wonder if I can at least grab this. Good, I can. Okay, let's eat up an orange. That's a good stopping point for now. Yeah, I'm gonna stop for now. Finished up shoals mostly and begun trekking down through vaults. I'm very, very edgy right now because I don't have See Invisible. And, I don't have a lot of defense. My AC is 3, for God's sake. Pretty much everything that makes you risky, I'm at risk with. But, you know, there's only so many resources in crawling. You do what you can with them. That's what I'm doing. Alright, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.